God bless everyone who's watching and listening to me right about now. A powerful word that I have for you this day. My dear brothers and sisters, I do believe there are things that have surrounded you, things that have limited your movements, limited your activities. Some of you right now, you are surrounded by too much fear. There is information that you have accessed that has caused fear into your hearts. Remember, the scripture says, "For God did not give us a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind." So fear does not come from God. Fear comes from the enemy. The enemy is the author of fear. That's why you see, when God sent angels, whenever God sent angels in the scripture, the angels would say, "Fear not." Because fear is something that is dangerous. Some of you have lived in fear for a very long time. But I have this word for you, that thing that has been around you, that has been hindering your progress, it will fall to the ground. In other words, Dagon will fall. Some of you have things that have been in your life that whenever you have a thought of them, you are so afraid of them. They have limited you. These things have made you be captive. They have built strongholds in your mind. Some of you are afraid of the dark. You're afraid of your enemy, thinking that your enemy is so powerful than you, not knowing that you are more powerful than your enemies. But my brothers and sisters, whatever enemy that has surrounded you, whatever witch and witchcraft that has been in your life, it has to fall to the ground. The scripture says that God is a consuming fire. God is about to consume all that does not belong to him, all that has been hindering his children. If you can believe in God, then you have your freedom. Scripture says that faith pleases God. Without faith, it is impossible to please God. You just have to have faith in God. That is why I read scriptures to you, so that the word may be in you. My brothers and sisters, today's word and scripture is from the book of 1 Samuel chapter 5, verse 1 to 7. 1 Samuel chapter 5, verse 1 to 7. And it reads, "Then the Philistines took the ark of God and brought it from Ebenezer to Ashdod. When the Philistines took the ark of God, they brought it into the house of Dagon and set it by Dagon. And when the people of Ashdod arose early in the morning, there was Dagon fallen on its face to the earth before the ark of the Lord. So they took Dagon and set it in its place again. And when they arose early in the morning, there was Dagon fallen on its face to the ground before the ark of the Lord. The head of Dagon and both the palms of its hands were broken off the threshold. Only Dagon's torso was left of it. Therefore, neither the priests of Dagon nor any who come into Dagon's house tread on the threshold of Dagon in Ashdod to this day. But the hand of the Lord was heavy on the people of Ashdod, and he ravaged them and struck them with tumors, both Ashdod and its territory. And when the men of Ashdod saw how it was, they said, the ark of God of Israel must not remain with us, for his hand is harsh towards us, and Dagon our God. My brothers and sisters, your enemies will testify of how big your God is. Those that have taken you captive, remember that this was a time where the scripture says the Philistines captured the ark. They captured the ark of God and took it to their bases. They took it to their homes. They took it to next to their God, and their God was by names of Dagon. Some of you, people have captured what belongs to you. At night while you're asleep, the enemy has come in and stolen what belongs to you, and he has taken your property, your things, to the sacrifice of their gods. Some of you, your enemies have set up altars against you. Altars where your names have been placed. But I decree and declare, whatever altar that the enemy has placed upon your name, whatever altar that the enemy is doing to destroy your name, to destroy your life, it will be gone. The enemy's altars are falling down. In fact, they will come and confess. Just as in the case of the Philistines, their god Dagon fell to the ground. He fell to the ground. He was struck down. And the Philistines could not stand the power of God. Your enemies cannot stand the power of God. They will not stand the power of God. Whatever power they have come up against with you, your power that God has put in you. Remember, the scripture says that for God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and of a sound mind. There is a spirit of power in you. My brothers and sisters, God has not given us that spirit of fear, but of power, love, and of a sound mind. So use the power that God has given you. You are not a weakling. So your enemies who have come against you, they will regret as to why they attacked you. The Philistines regretted as to why they attacked the children of God. Because the Philistines were attacked by tumors. A curse was placed on them. My brothers and sisters, your enemies will not survive. This is the word I have for you. I hope it has blessed you. I hope it has encouraged you. Remain in God. My brothers and sisters, until next time, shalom.